Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 94 of the Road to Top series. I am Toasty FM, and we're just a few episodes away, about a week, from our 100th episode of the save, which is pretty incredible. So we'll continue churning out episodes and see how we do. So obviously we've had a great run. If you've been watching last few episodes. We've been unbeaten, and not only have we been unbeaten, we've won, like, plenty of games. So we've continued it. We've won about 7 games in a row. We have been, excellent. We've been absolutely excellent. Since, the struggling part of the season, we have picked up a massive amount of points. Now, obviously, we've had a couple games against lower level competition. Well, actually just one. But still, we're winning games we should be winning. That's the important thing. Since the last episode, we played Shavs and Olnens twice. Shavs we beat pretty handily. We were up 3-0 at halftime. They scored 1 in the second half. Nothing much doing there. Olnens, we went down early. Picked it up in the last about 10 minutes through Nunkorea again. This man scored 2 here, 2 more here. Diop scored another one, another free kick. I mean, it's just incredible. And then Olnens again. Nunkorea with another brace. 3 braces in a row. 3 braces in a row. That guy is on it. He is incredible. Another good game. Again, another time we went down, and we brought ourselves back up. I mean, he is absolutely incredible. He's now the most valuable player at the club at 1.5 million. 17 goals in 16 competitive games. I was not expecting this at all. I really wasn't. It's incredible. It really is. And I'm really happy that he's here. Red Bull Salzburg have been sniffing around for him. I convinced him that this is the blessed place for him, that I have his best interest at heart, and he liked that. He liked that. So I think we have a good chance of keeping him. Maybe for next season. If we get through January with him, I think that would be a win by itself. Considering. So we have a game today. We have a game today against, who do we have a game today against? Somebody. I mean, it kind of shows how happy I am with our performances, because I don't even know who we're playing. Today we were playing Portimonense in the Taça Liga. That is right. That is right. Lower level team, I believe they're in the 2nd division. A team that has been in the 1st division, have they? Since we've done the save. In other saves, they seem to be one of the teams that usually makes it up there. Yeah, they were up there about 5 years ago. They've struggled since then, but we can't take them lightly. So let's get into the lineup and see what it's going to look like for today's game. Alright, guys, so this is the lineup we're going for today. Last game against Olnens, we went with this very makeshift squad. We had Lazic at left back. We had Vava at right back, because Valenzuela and Rodriguez were both had yellow card accumulation. And then we had Lucci, who had picked up the knock, so we had anybody to play there. So Lazic found himself on the left-hand side and played well. So today we're bringing a little bit of a rotation here. Nicolas Silveira is playing, a player I'm still trying to develop, still trying to get him to get familiar with that box-to-box midfield spot. So that's what he's going to be doing today. George has found himself on the bench in case something happens. Elder Silva is a player that I want to get some playing time, so he's going to find himself on the right. Diop will be playing. Paredes, he hasn't played all season, so I think today's a good game for him to play a little bit. I kind of feel bad for him, the fact that he hasn't played. Our captain, he had a good season last year. Well, I mean, considering the way, that's just something that let's get through all this stuff. I mean, considering the way Correa is getting on in this season, it makes Paredes' season last year look like mediocre, which it wasn't. I mean, he had some big goals near the end of the season that were huge in our bid to get into the Europa League. So can't complain whatsoever. So this is gonna be a lineup. I think we're strong. There's not a lot of rotation. No, Dabo is a player I want to get playing time. He has a lot of potential, and he's playing well. I know Semprini's back, but I think that'd be a good game for him. Anthony Rodriguez and Valenzuela, just because they didn't play last game, I think it's fine if they play today. Luke Warrington, I want to give playing time to, just because, he's a guy I'm trying to develop in that ball-winning midfield role. He's played excellent. I mean, still not very familiar with the position, but I think just because he has great stamina, great strength. I think physically it just matches up so well for him. That, I mean, playing him there is a no-brainer in my mind. So let's get into the game. We have a reputation to uphold here, kind of. I mean, we're a team that haven't lost in a while, so and it's a Taça de Liga. So this is, and it's not an easy group, but it's a group that doesn't have the likes of a Sporting, Benfica, Porto, not even a Braga. One of those teams must have got eliminated, because usually there are 4 groups. Usually there's one group for each of them. So either 2 of them got grouped into one group, which is very unlikely, or something else happened. But Valdeciers, we get the first shot off. It looks as we're dominating the game. But yeah, as I was saying, I mean, it happens. I mean, it could be that a Benfica or Porto. It looks like Sporting are playing, so it wasn't them. But they could have gotten eliminated in the third round, or second round, or whatever round was before this, and they didn't make their way into the group stage. So as a helicopter flies by. This is a game we should be winning. And it's a game that I'd like to get a win, and just because 3 points to start off the group, kind of put our stamp on it. Say, this is a group we want to dominate, as Paredes gets his first goal of the season. Great ball in by Valenzuela. I'd like to kind of put our stamp on this group and say, this is our group. We're going to the semifinals. You can't stop us. So let's look at the goal by Paredes. Warrington finds Valenzuela wide, puts a nice ball in, and Paredes with a quality finish, considering he had the back to the ball. It was a great finish, considering if you look at the way he took that, he would have no idea where the ball is. But and I think we focused a lot on Correa this year. I mean, rightly. I mean, he's been scoring goals all the time, like, for fun. So obviously we should, acknowledge that. But I mean, we have to talk about the quality of service that he's been getting. I mean, he's had a goal here and there where he's kind of, made a run, but usually it's just him in the box as a poacher, advanced forward, like we expect him to do. We're not expecting him to do a bunch of other stuff, But that usually what he's been getting some great service from the players. If either it's Warrington. I mean, we have a lot of guys who have been giving him quality service. Warrington, Diop, obviously. I mean, Diop's just a monster. He has no problem scoring a few belters himself. So Defoe's not had the greatest season, but I think he's still a threat out there with his speed. So, I mean, we have to give credit. I mean, as you can see, the ball in that was for Paredes. I mean, he didn't do much. I mean, obviously, it's his job to still score the goal. But, I mean, that's just kind of representative of overall the kind of quality service we're getting from everybody. From everybody on the team. Everybody seems to be, scoring, helping out with everything, which is really nice to see. I mean, that's what we want. That's what we want from everybody. We want, the team to play well. And the team seems very happy. The players we brought in look like they're happy to kind of come off the bench and help in that way. Knock on wood. I mean, I keep making statements that I'm probably going to regret later on in the season when everybody is going to want playing time near the stretch, on the stretch run. But right now it seems. Oh crap! Okay, good gosh, because remember this game does not go to extra time. It is a group match. If we were to draw, that'd be the official draw. There'd be no second chances. There'd be no extra time to kind of make up for it. So, very close. I mean, they've never really threatened them. We have to be honest. I don't think we were ever worried about Portmanage at any point in this game. I mean, I was kind of worried there, but the highlights seem to be unimportant in the context of the game as a whole. Marquez, if he just were to go on a run here, losing the ball out to Ronaldo was not exactly what I wanted there. If he would have held the ball a little bit more, that'd be nice. About another, I mean, this has been a long highlight considering, and that shot goes wide. I'm sure their manager is not happy with that attempt on goal. Gosh, you can just take your time. Marquez, Elder Silva. If you can find Marquez right there, kind of nice. But that's it. That's good. Good quality game. Quality game. Exactly what I expected of them. I mean, I'm not going to go into them. I mean, there was a rotated squad. I mean, if we had some better players in there, maybe I would expect a little bit more. But considering I'm not worried about it at all, so let's look at the schedule. All right, guys. So this is the schedule. More league games. Hopefully, we continue our win streak. Looks like we have Academica, SF, Academica Coimbra. I'm still can't believe that they're in the 3rd division. But then Maritim, Estoril, and then come back tomorrow against Feirense. So easy episode, easy going episode. We just got the win. That's all that really matters. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and take care of yourselves.